Let's continue. Make sure everything sounds alright. Alright. Oh, it put the category as classic RE4. Hold on. There we go. That should fix it. Let's continue. All right. I'm gonna get some snakes and some loot. This works, by the way. Learned it during a knife only. I still need to do that knife only. You can get a small key in here, I believe. Yep. get the 5th medallion in just a minute. But yeah, this is why you always do Del Lago before you loot here. Because you just get to do everything. Like, get all of, this loot and stuff for free. Like, no issue whatsoever. Not one enemy. Yeah, we can, I'm going to save the smoky actually. Because there's a place that I want to try it at that I don't normally do it at. Because I always end up using the small key here. Next, let's see. Go around. We need to get the lunker. Oh, hold on. I should have sewed some stuff while I was here. Hold on. Oops. Sauna room? Okay. Not done just yet. Probably not going to be able to carry these. But I'll do that anyways. So I'm probably going to use a healing or two to get out of here. Yeah, I always use like it here, or I'm gonna use that at the church. The cabin's gonna be hard with this drift, ain't it? Yes, the Liquor Bass. Luckily, you don't have to pick up the quest notes in order to do the quests. You can just do them. Well, I mean, we do get 2 small keys. I forgot about that one. Castellion's somewhere around here too, like right there somewhere. Wasn't there like a green gem here though? There's an herb. Oh. There was another bass, wasn't there? Okay. Yeah, since we got the We should just be able to head back through here.
Gute Arbeit. Hab seltene Ware im Angebot, Fremder.
Okay, going to sell this. Got a bunch of stuff to sell. Going to need the money though, low-key. Lunker, of course. Vipers, all 5 of them. I will keep the fish on me though. At least a couple of them. And yeah, I think that'll do it. Now we will trade. I need that barrel. I need the yellow diamond. Give me the... Can we not get the red 9 stock yet? Nope, I don't think so.
Eine Waffe, die langsam verstehen wir deinen Geschmack, Fremder. Wenn du noch was zu erledigen hast, so dich besser drum kümmern, Befund. Einsame Spitze, Fremder. Hier, wie du es haben wolltest. Probier mal, wie sich das anfühlt. Jemand wie du sollte den Unterschied sofort bemerken. Langsam verkommen. Jeder...
Hold on to that for now. We got plenty of healing. A boatload of drift, though. Oh, I forgot, yeah. In Resident Evil 4 Remake, unfortunately, buying higher ammo capacity doesn't give you free ammo. It does in the original Resident Evil 4 and in Village, though. But sadly not in this one. Anyways. Hopefully, I'm going to do the push and swirly method for the the giant to try and not, sorry, I'm locking up, to try and not miss too many shots, because it's pretty important to hit your sniper shots on the troll. No, I hit it. Yeah, I'm drifting too much. Hey, it won't be the first time I've played this game with drift, so we'll be fine. Some things are just gonna suck. Whoa. too much drift, dude. I got like no hits on him too. Dude, they're just giving me like pity points because I can't hit them.
Okay, jetzt aber zur Kirche.
Can get another Viper here. Do you see how he was like floating and he fell down? Okay. Wanted to use the small key here. Cool. On 1 second. Okay.
Ashley Graham? Ich will dir helfen. Ashley, bist du hier?
You can find her phone here.
Ashley?
Ballistics.
Ballistics. Hey, welcome on in, Ken. Welcome on in. Playing some more Resident Evil 4. How you doing, my friend?
Lass uns von hier verschwinden.
Yeah, if you go back in Ashley's room, well, not her room, but where she was, you can get like a little treasure. Right there. Give me that.
I reckon you have yet to sleep.
You are correct. You are. You are correct. Is it that obvious?
Ich? Okay.
Go.
Was jetzt? Hier geht's nicht raus.
Get some items here.
Danke.
Wie gesagt, es ist gefährlich. Bleib dicht bei mir.
Okay.
Lass mich nicht allein.
You're gonna be a little slow here to make sure that guy doesn't catch us too early. Yep, see him. Little beta.
Just yap away.
Just yap away. You got it.
He'll be cleaning Lou.
Be cleaning. Got it. Will be yappening.
Es geht los, bleib hinter mir.
Oh, also, I finished watching the One Piece Season 2 live action. She got caught, really? You can usually run here. One Piece live action Season 2. Freaking great, honestly. I parried that. I really enjoyed it. It was great.
Actually, I think it's better than S1.
Yeah, me too.
Lass mich in Ruhe.
Nothing but improvements. The acting got better. The set designs got even better, oddly.
Lass mich runter.
The CGI was a little bit better. Pacing, for the most part, was better. My only issue with it, though, hold on one second. My only issue with it is that there's not too much going on. Like, especially as like a season finale. I don't know why I'm looting. I'm not paying. I'm just gonna take the death here. I want to try that again. Like we ended the season. Wow, we ended the season off with Swapple. Like, what kind of season finale is that? You know what I mean? I understand why they couldn't, but like I said, the way I wanted like season 2 to end was when they first get to Alabasta and Luffy confronts Crocodile and Luffy just gets destroyed by Crocodile. Now that's a cliffhanger. That's a way to end the season. Not frickin' Wapple, okay? They did do a good job on it though. Yeah, to me it just felt like Luffy, oddly, didn't have a lot of screen time. Is that just me? Ashley, over here. It felt like we didn't see much Luffy. Which I guess is bound to happen when you're trying to cram like all of that into one season one 8-episode season, mind you. Thank you for not hitting Ashley. But yeah, Luffy oddly felt like he just didn't have much screen time. He didn't even have like a fight really either. You know what I mean? He had that fight with Mr. 3. But he didn't really have like a big fight. Like in season 1 he did. He had his fight with Alvida, Buggy, I believe, Kuro. And ending it off was Arlong, you know what I mean? But Luffy just it felt like he didn't really do much. He was mostly absent during Little Garden. He kind of beat up Mr. 3 at the end.
Brook actor choices. Frankly, I think they're great.
I see some getting flack for the Vivi and Brook actor choices. Frankly, I think they're great. I thought they did great too. They look like the characters and they did a great job acting. I hope they're not getting hate for like degenerate reasons, because I have seen some of that, because of course I have. But I thought they played great. And dude, Brook looks great. Dude, Brook looks great, dude. Spitting image of Brook. How could you hate? One thing I do really like about the live action One Piece is how Luffy is scaled back a little bit, or just the characters in general. Because in the original One Piece, Luffy and like pretty much just like Luffy and Zoro especially were just way too OP. You know what I mean? They kind of had that Gon and Kuila thing going on where they were just bulldozing through everything. You know what I mean? Like, Luffy didn't get like one L until like Crocodile. Luffy bulldozed through everything until Crocodile. So I like how they toned that back a little bit and made it to where Luffy struggled more and didn't always like blatantly win. You know what I mean? I like that. I don't know how I'm hitting even some of my shots with this drift. Oh, we're out of fuel. Out of water. Dude, the cabin is going to be a nightmare with this drift, dude. I am not looking forward to that. Indeed, Brook looked great. Yeah, Brook looked amazing. He looked just like Brook. I just hope that it's not another 2.5 years until season. I got stuck. Until season 3. No, we're not gonna do the dog this time. Well, I mean, they have to bring her this way.
Geht aufs Haus.
Like I said, they have to bring her through here, so we got time.
Follow it up much nearer this time, since the reception is good, and probably more budget was given, so everything is more polished.
I think they'll follow it up much nearer this time, since the reception is good and probably more budget was given, so everything is more polished. Yeah, everything in general had a more polished feel with season 2. Which, to be fair, like season 1 of like every show is rough. Why didn't he shoot there? I was like mashing R2. Getting stun locked. Calm down, Ashley. I'm trying over here. I should not have played hardcore with this drift. Is he just standing there? Yeah, like the enemy does not know what to do. Here, give me Ashley back, thank you.
Ashley!
She's already incapacitated? Who hit her? Okay, let's get you out of there.
Verletzt?
Nein.
Okay.
Ist gut.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not doing the dog this time. Too much resources, too much drift, and honestly the reward is not really worth it. You do get the antique like camera though, which is pretty cool, but whatever. Whatevs, dude. Let's see, can make some shells. Gonna need that in a little bit. But yeah, overall I really liked it. Legit, like my main issue, which is, you know, hardly even an issue, is that Luffy didn't get enough screen time. But I mean, that's really the only like actual issue I can think of. I will say though, I won't really call this an issue, but I kind of flip-flopped from how I felt on season 1. When in season 1, they took a lot of creative liberties. You know what I mean? Like, they changed up a lot of stuff. Like, they turned, for a good example, Syrup Village. They completely redid Syrup Village. You know what I mean? And towards the end, it was like some freaking horror movie was Kuro in the mansion instead of like the shore fight or whatever and all that stuff. At first, I was like, nah, they changed too much. I don't like it. But in season 2, I almost felt like they kept to the manga a little bit too strictly. I wanted to have a few more like unexpected surprises, like season 1 did. You know what I mean? Which we just didn't really get in season 2. It seemed to like much more strictly follow just how like the manga goes, which is nothing wrong with that. But I want to have mine for them to get a little bit more creative with it again. Which is ironic because, like I mentioned originally with season 1, one of my main issues with it was that they changed quite a bit, you know, and diverged from the manga a decent bit.
Dafür lasse ich einiges springen.
I wouldn't call that an issue, just kind of a preference, I guess I would say.
Oder dein Leben. Die Entscheidung.
Let's see.
Eine gut eingestellte Waffe kompensiert mangelndes Können, Partner. Bist du beeindruckt? Bei
Do
dem
that.
handwerklichen Geschick ist das kein Wunder. Ohne das nötige Kleinkorn
Croco Boy A.
jederzeit wieder.
Crocoboya? What? Seeing the word croca also kind of reminds me of crocodile. Mentioning crocodile, man, crocodile looks good, dude. Dude, the ending though, not the cliffhanger I wanted, but seeing crocodile at the end got me hyped up. I was like, dude, get us season 3, dude. Don't make us wait another 2.5 years, frickin' fourth of a decade before we get this next season. Like, the actors are legit going to be in their 70s by the time One Piece ends if they keep up the pacing and the season, lengths between seasons and whatnot. Like, the actors would legit be like 70. Not a voice crack. You know, I didn't really think about it, but I've heard, it's probably just a rumor, so I'm not even really going to mention it, but I've heard someone mention that what they could do basically is end it a lot sooner than what it's meant to be, or at least like skip a lot, in order to get the series done in a reasonable time. Because by the time One Piece live action goes on for like a couple more seasons, One Piece will already be over. Like, One Piece already don't got long left. I know Oda's been saying, like, One Piece is almost over for years. Like, years on top of years now, but... Like, it's undeniable that One Piece is almost over, right? Like, we're, like, deep in Elbaf. Oddly enough, we're, like, deep in Elbaf, I should say. Because Elbaf barely even feels like it even started. Like, I've already made my thoughts known on Elbaf. I'm not the biggest fan of it. So I'm not going to sit here and rant about Elbaf again. But, like, it seems like we're deep in Elbaf. Unless, like, who's the villain going to be? Is the villain really going to be, like, Gunko or whatever? Not really Gunko, but, like, Emu and whatever Emu's doing to everyone there, like Gunko. And then those couple of, like, Marine betas. Are those really the villains of this arc? Because those are some, like, setup arc villains. Like, who's the villain of Elbaf? I mean, I don't need it to be, like, fully, like, blatantly painted out for me or anything, but, like, who's the big bad in Elbaf? Except for Emu's minions. Is that the big bad? Who am I waiting for, like, Luffy to take out? Frickin' no one? Like, I guess this thing I'm confused, like, you know, what's the goal of Elbaf? I guess is what I'm kind of asking. And I guess maybe that's one of the reasons why I find it, like, so boring. It's like, what's this leading up to? Nothing is really happening. There's some Marines who are, you know, conveniently up to no good while Luffy and them are there. Pretty boring characters, might I add. Like, Emu is honestly not even interesting in my opinion. Like, I don't know. There's no goal, really, it feels like to me. Except for helping out the giants who are getting terrorized by these, you know, Marines and Emu and whatnot. Which the giants are supposed to be, like, an incredible warrior race, by the way. And they're, like, they got curb stomped by just a few Marines and Emu. Whatever. Not even Emu. I don't know why I'm even saying Emu. It's not Emu, it's frickin' Emu, like, controlling people from a distance. Why am I fighting these guys? I never fight these guys. And where's Ashley? And why am I not drifting that much?
EMU.
Oh, I missed. I can't even blame drift for that. I just missed that. Yeah, frickin' Emu. Yeah, I guess Emu would be the big bad of Elbaf. And Emu's not even really there. Like, and I understand, like, the kind of storytelling he's going for, how it's supposed to be like some kind of, like, board game, like chess or something, you know, like Emu is, like, controlling people from a distance, like controlling the world like a game of chess or something like that. I get what they're trying to say and do. But it's just boring to me. Like, I'm not even the biggest fan of Wano. I think Wano was mid. I think Wano was very, very mid compared to most One Piece arcs. And on top of it being very B tier, in my opinion, it was also super long, which just made it boring to me. But at least I knew the goal of Wano, because Wano had proper setup. Wano had something to look forward to. Like, clearly the set, what Wano was about was, you know, Kaido, defeat Kaido. That was the goal. That's what we're aiming for. I don't see that on Elbaf. Things are just kind of, like, the gears are just kind of turning. It feels like we're getting flashbacks, random lore dumps, and then just sings just like actiony fantasy, not even pirate, just fantasy magical things happening while we're getting like 20 chapter long flashbacks where they're just kind of boring. I hate to sound like I'm hating. You would legit have a hard time finding a bigger One Piece fan than me. So I hate to sound like I'm hating, but like, I don't know. It's just not clicking. Yeah, I did like that. I did like that. It felt like a very slapped on upgrade. It's just like, oh, here's some extra good cola or whatever. It's like, okay. I would rather him like figure something out or have like a moment where he gets stronger or whatever. But it's just like, oh, here's Coca-Cola 2. Here you go. You're stronger now. It's just like whatever. But you know, I'll take whatever I can get for Frankie, because Frankie don't get nothing. So maybe I shouldn't be complaining, because Frankie doesn't get anything, so I can't really complain, can I? Alright, I guess I'm just gonna run in. We got healing.
Switch to the R Pepper.
Switch to Dr. Pepper, yeah. Or Pepsi. I prefer Pepsi over Coke. I don't know why. I just like the musty taste of Pepsi. I don't even drink pop anymore, but when I did, I would definitely pick like Pepsi over Coke any day. Let's see. Anything else I wanted to yap about? I literally said I wasn't going to complain about Elbaf, and then I sat here for like 10 minutes complaining about Elbaf. I don't know, man. It's just not clicking. I don't know. I don't even really know why. And I don't think it's like burnout from One Piece or anything like that either. Because like I'm loving the One Piece live action. Because it's like a retelling of when One Piece was like really, really good, like the old One Piece stuff. So it's not One Piece I'm tired of.
Personally, I like Virgin Cola.
Virgin Cola? What's that? I don't think I've ever heard of that. RC Cola's good though, if we're going to get on the topic of colas.
I hate RC.
Hate RC? I thought it was pretty good. Royal Crown. Squiggly already.
But do look up Virgin Cola.
Let me check that out. Ooh. It does look good, I'm not gonna lie. I won't sit here and lie. Hold on, we're gonna... I don't even have a flashbang for you or anything. I'm not dealing with this squiggly beta right now. See if I can get two. Please get two. Please get two. Yes. Okay, it kind of ricocheted. Fine, take a shot. I didn't even loot this place, did I? How'd you feel about Chopper Ken in the One Piece live action? I thought they did pretty good with him. I'm not the biggest fan of the voice. I don't know. Maybe she needs another season to fully, you know, develop a Chopper voice, but I felt like the range of like Chopper's voice was very one note. It didn't matter if he was really happy, mad, or whatever. He just sounded the same, you know what I mean? To me, it just sounded like someone who's trying to fit in the role. You know what I mean? Everyone's rough on their first go, so... Yeah, the voice is not working for me that well. Like, when Chopper started, like, whining, I was like, oh gosh, it just does not sound very good. Especially when Like the whining scenes happen. I was like, oh boy. Need to work on that a little bit. But very minor issues I had with it. I enjoyed it. I do think it was overall an improvement of season 1. It added some stuff I liked. It improved some stuff too. And I liked it. I really enjoyed watching it. Really fun. Very well made too. Like the sets and stuff. My goodness grief. I don't know how they pulled some of that off. Legit just looked like, well, One Piece in real life. Man, I wish I had a flashbang here. Yeah, you can have the nade, why not? Well, you get the hit anyway, and he didn't even die. That really sucks. Neither of them died. What was the point? Ugh. There's 3 of you? Luis, I hope you have a flashbang. Yeah, I need to hit these perfect parries. Man, you didn't even try to come downstairs, didn't you? You just waited for me. Okay, at least one of them's gone. Okay. Honestly, one thing I'm tired of doing is getting myself trapped in there. Just keep the ladder up. Every time I play, I try to go in there, you know, I try to reduce numbers and, oh my gosh. I try to reduce the numbers and whatnot. And then I'm just like stun locked in there. And then I have to waste like 5 shells. Drift, please. I have to waste like 5 shells to get out. Not this time. Oh my gosh. I'm getting kicked right now.
One thing though,
I am just like getting frame locked and stuck. One thing though. Hey, the live action Kushina? Why don't I know who you're talking about? Kushina. Are you talking about Kuina? Who's Kushina? Oh, Tashigi? I don't know. I don't think, me personally, I didn't really have a problem with her. Maybe one of the weaker ones. But, I mean, I guess because I never really found Tashigi that interesting of a character to begin with. Okay. Thank goodness this guy spawned in.
I mean, she has an interest in a terracer. Folk and standards.
Interesting character for Ken standards. What you mean? No way, dude. Okay, the one thing I'll always have about this game is the stun locks. If you're stun locked, if you get hit, there's a few second window where you can't do anything. Like, I was mashing triangle to open my window. I was dead no matter what. I was dead and I could heal, but it didn't let me heal. I got comboed. I literally beat the cabin. First try was drift, and then died after I beat it. Okay. We know what kind of night we're going to have.
You know what I mean, Ken. Standards.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Nicht zu vergessen, dass es eine Horde Monster ist.
Which honestly, you know, for me personally, I think that's a big improvement for the live action as well. That they're not like overly doing stuff like that. Because that's like one of the just, I don't really use this word often, but like cringiest and like worst things about One Piece in my opinion. Like Oda is really bad with that. Like goodness grief. The manga is crazy sometimes. And the anime. Look at this knucklehead fall down the stairs. I am fighting with my second analog right now. I am fighting a war. I'll just throw this down there. Present for you. Oh, come on.
To be honest, Tashija's first appearance ain't with much sexualized, but the hazard punk though, I think Oda was cracked just pumping Ken standards after Q.
Oh yeah, I don't really know what. Like you kind of said, like pre-time skip didn't really. You're right. Pre-time skip didn't really have much of that. I don't know what he was going on about. There's just some really weird stuff in One Piece sometimes, but I guess that's just anime in general. One of the reasons why I mostly dropped it, anime. Just tired of it, I guess.
I ain't complaining though, just to be clear.
I ain't complaining though, just to be clear, yeah. I need heal. Eat some eggs. This is going a lot better than my first run anyways. Maybe I should have redone it. Still sucks though that I beat it, then died. Because I was in a stun lock. Man, the parry they add to this game was one of the best like decisions Capcom ever made. It makes you wish it's in every Resident Evil, which it will probably be in every Resident Evil because this was the new. When I think about it, this is the newest one besides Requiem, and from my knowledge, it is in fact in Requiem. So. Yeah, these guys were beating me up last round. I wish I could get downstairs to blow that gas canister, but... Oh, you're kidding me. You're freaking getting me. I was about to say, I wish I could go downstairs to pump that gas canister, but I can't. Too many enemies. Should have did it earlier to get me a head start. Dude, if Resident Evil 2 remake... Well, I mean, I guess there would be no point of a parry in Resident Evil 2 remake, would there? What are you going to do, parry a bite? That'd be a little silly, wouldn't it? Alright, let's lock in. That was a really silly Billy death, I'm not gonna lie. I should have kept myself at full health. It's kind of like the original RE4. It's like, it's not that hard. Just keep yourself at full health because combos and stuff will happen that will just instantly kill you. So I'm gonna, even though I'm mid health, I'm gonna eat an egg. I want to stay at full so that don't happen again. Work smarter, not harder. Did it turn on easy mode or something? Is Capcom throwing me a bone right now? There's like no enemies popping up. It's probably because I blew that gas canister is probably why. Gives you a little head start. Oh, they're all sinking crowded on Luis, that's why. Hey, we'll let him handle it. They had some excellent castings in that One Piece live action season 2 as well. Like Dr. Hiruluk, Dr. Kureha as well. Like, wow. Brooke, like you mentioned earlier, Brooke was a great. My goodness grief. Had some great casting this season. Vivi was good. Chopper a little rough, but I'll, going to be light because, to be fair, Chopper was only in like a couple episodes. It's a little unrealistic to expect an actor to be perfect right off the bat, right? Oh, he did no parry or anything. He just went for the grab. No parry for me, huh? No more squiggly betas, come on. Who else? Wapple, I mean, pretty much just Wapple. Wapple was a good cast. Oh yeah, the doctor guy. I forget his name, but the doctor of Roger's crew, or whatever. He was, like, insanely well casted. You know, another thing I kind of wish we had more of, again, not really like an issue, just kind of a preference thing. I wish we saw a little bit more of like the Marines, like Kobe and Garp. Garp especially. Like, I know Garp in the live action wasn't really, a very accurate portrayal of Garp from the anime. But man, I loved him. And Kobe was pretty good too. I would have liked to see more of them. They might have been in like one scene. Yeah, I need to stay at full health. I'm gonna heal. They might have had like 2 scenes.
Dude, I hated the epaulette.
There we go. I wanted to get both of them. Not a voice crack. Not a completely morbid voice crack. The Oopalette.
I want my oversized marine coats.
I want my oversized marine coats? What you mean? Oh, you mean like the jackets they wore? I'm using too much shotgun here.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't really pay much attention to that, honestly. I'll have to look back at it, see what you're talking about. This is combo town right here. I'm about to get comboed. I don't know what to do. There's enemies upstairs, there's enemies downstairs. I can make more shells. Now they're more like a cape instead. Oh yeah, I think you're right. When I think about it, dude, please don't blow me up. Was that a dynamite? Or where's my brain playing like tricks on me? But tricks are for kids. He's not getting knocked back? Okay, now you get knocked back the moment I get grabbed. Yo. Get out. Get out of here. If I can just get a couple sniper on the pig guy. Oh dear. This is bad. Actually, it's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Oh, we actually got him. I didn't realize I did that much damage on him. Very rough cabin. I mean, I wasn't expecting a good cabin. But nonetheless, a very rough cabin. They did have a few creative liberties. I like how they introduced like Bartolomeo like way earlier than he's actually introduced. You know what I mean? Gave him more of a reason to be like a complete fanboy of the Straw Hats in the future. I like that. I like the whole buggy showdown they had at Logtown. I thought that was really cool.
Talk you later, dude. Clean loos are the best.
Catch you later, dude. Clean loos are the best. Yes, they indeed are. And I will catch you later, my friend. It was nice talking to you. I'm about to leave pretty soon anyways, because I gotta get some sleep. Like, the sun's starting to come up, I think. But I'm gonna play a little bit more Resident Evil. Gotta get my Resident Evil fix. You know how it is. Okay. I think I dumped too many upgrades into the sniper. Not gonna lie. I think that's one of the reasons the cabin was so rough. Usually I have my red 9 like busted by then, I feel. What I was trying to do was have an easy time with the troll. But I was drifting so much. I missed like all of my sniper shots anyways. And obviously I didn't use the sniper much in the cabin, so I ended up not having my important stuff that upgraded. See, I didn't even have the power like maxed out. Ammo capacity, like all these are important for cabin. Rate of fire and power needs to be maxed out. Honestly, these are fine, whatever. But I really needed that extra power from the Red 9. The shotgun too, like the rate of fire was pretty bad with my shotgun. Repair this. So that. Hold on 1 second.
Es macht keinen Unterschied. Besten Dank. Wäre das dann alles? Meine Waren sind in einem Top-Zustand, das versichere ich. Wenn du auch nur den Hauch einer Chance haben willst.
I don't even have enough money to get my Red 9 upgraded. You know, I don't usually do this anymore because, frankly, it don't work. But I am going to try and run during this next section, I think. Again, usually I don't really do that anymore because, again, it doesn't work. But I think I'm going to try it. Also, can we buy the flashbang thing yet? Yeah, give me this flash grenade recipe. I'm going to need one of those. Maybe even 2. Okay, I got a couple healings, got everything we need. I'm just gonna tell Ashley to run and we're gonna hightail it out of here. I need to make sure she doesn't run into any bear traps though.
Ich versuch's.
Podéis correr, pero no os podéis esconder.
Es wird laut.
Honestly, that worked. I never really tried that before when I think about it. Doing, like, take out the first three, and then throw a flashbang, and then hightail it. That actually worked very well. I'm probably going to continue doing that. Yeah, it's almost impossible not to get grabbed by this guy. Dude, these frickin' combos. By the way, he hit me 3 times. Get out of here with these combos. Why so aggressive? Oh, we do have enough for some shells. About to say, I do want some shells for the sisters.
Verdächtig ruhig.
Don't try to stealth both of these guys. I've tried it. Like, pretty much, like, no matter what. Maybe there's a way you can approach it, but if you kill one, the other's going to get alerted. It's just how it happens. So just run up, choose one, take them out. I usually do this one and then fight the other one, if you want. Keeping these yellow herbs up. I feel I'm a little bit behind. We're gonna get all the supplies we can get. Well, bull's just money. We're not going to be talking to the merchant for a while, too. Why do I hear zombies? Y'all ain't really supposed to be here yet. Though that would be really nice if you could, like... Why do I hear enemies? That you could take out the enemies before you spawn in the sisters? That would be awesome. So you could just, like, focus on fighting the sisters. That'd be awesome and a half, actually. Alright. Wish I had my power and stuff maxed out for my W870. But I don't. But I can still take out Ashley. Sure, everything's reloaded. Okay.
Warte hier.
Yep, wait till she fully enters it. Good chance for me to check something real quick as well. Because if she doesn't fully enter it and you start that cutscene, like, I'm pretty sure she just doesn't enter it. It just, like, cancels the animation, which is really sucky-wucky. Alright. Okay. Don't have no nay. Oh, I do. Alright. You know, I'm going to try to do this fast. This is going to turn into a disaster, I know it.
Ich fühle mich geschmeichelt, aber für zwei bin ich endlich in Stimmung. Sorry, bist nicht mein Typ.
I was hoping your little friend would swing. So I could frickin' get out of there. But I mean, I guess we can't have everything we'd want, huh? I was really hoping your friend would swing first. What are you doing?
Keiner hässlicher als da. Abwehr?
Oh, we already got what we need. I'm not going to try to skip it there. Oh, I can't even parry. I was going in for the parry. That would have been really sad, wouldn't it? Eh.
Abwehr?
Yeah, I'm just playing it safe. I'm just going to take both the sisters out, take out all the enemies, and then bring out Ashley. Ah, I was going to go for the question mark technique. Don't tell me another squiggly. Where are you guys coming from? Where's the sister at? Did that last hit I hit on her take her out? It sure did, I think. I guess it did.
Verletzt?
Nein, mir geht's gut, denke ich.
Hast dich gut geschlagen. Nicht das erste Mal, dass du vor irgendwelchen Spinnern flüchtest.
Soll das etwa ein Kompliment sein?
Probably going to go ahead and finish the village section.
Ignoriere sie einfach!
Nope, that's it, I think.
Verletzt?
Maybe? Okay.
Hör zu. Er ist hinter dir her. Wenn er nochmal aufkreuzt, lauf.
Was ist mit dir?
Ich mach meinen Job.
Ah, nur da. Willkommen. Wofür kann ich dich begeistern? Ein hervorragend. Komm, willkommen. Besten Dank. Gute Arbeit. Langsam verstehen wir deinen Geschmack, Fremder. Probier mal. Stirb. Ihr da draußen nicht weg? Willkommen. Oh, was kann ich dir Gutes tun? Nee, willkommen. Im Grab bringt dir dein ganzer Krempel wenig. Oh ja, komm jederzeit wieder.
Yeah.
Vorsichtig.
Klar, du gehörst zum Ungeziefer.
Good time to get this stuff up here. As you already know, I like to do the first phase knife only.
deiner Stepptanzkarriere?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't make an excuse for that one. It's not gonna make me do the full fight again, is it? Oh, the sun really is coming up, huh? I don't know why I'm acting surprised. It's freaking like almost 8 in the morning. Oh my gosh, it's making me do the full thing again, really? I messed up there.
Vorsichtig.
That was really silly though. I died in one hit. You know what? Literally what I said, just stay at full health. It's just not worth it. Alright. Oh my gosh.
Bist um einiges fixer, als du aussiehst.
Oh man. A lot of crouch. I don't think I had enough time. Yeah, I think my knife's going to break soon.
Das war's wohl mit deiner Stepptanzkarriere.
See, that's what I was confused by.
Du bist dran. Hey, pass mit diesen Dingern gefälligst auf.
Oh my gosh, guys. Wait, why didn't that kill me? Oh my gosh. That's gonna kill me. Honestly, he was dead, dude. I don't know how he didn't die. He should have been dead like several shots ago. He does not have a lot of health on phase 2. I'm really confused with that, actually. He timed me out. He timed me out. Alright.
Willkommen. Ich hab nur die Feinsten.
Okay.
Nächstes Mal kaufst du aber was, ja?
Vorsichtig.
Ja, du gehörst zum Ungeziefer. Bist um einiges fixer, als du aussiehst.
Gosh, instant grab.
Das war's wohl mit deiner Stepptanzkarriere.
It's just too much drift. I can't do it. What's wrong with Wheelon's stomach? I just need him to get here like once.
Nichts mehr in der Hand, was?
That is a glitch. That glitch might screw me over too. What? Okay, whatever. Really rough. We got him though.
Bestell deinem Gott schöne Grüße.
Beeil dich!
Sie werden
Yeah, that was super rough.
Ich werde mich doch nicht in einen von den
Yeah, I kind of... Two things. I screwed myself with the sniper. I see why I normally don't get the sniper now. Kind of screwed myself with the sniper. And on top of that, the drift. Those two did not go well. So I was under-resourced. Plus drift. Yikes, Roonies. Plus rust. Like, I was just playing bad too. Like, yikes, not a good combo. We should be fine now, though, at least for the most part. Alright. Going to end it here. We made a little bit of progress. We completed the not castle, the village. And I'll see you guys next time. We'll start the castle.